All right, we are ready to roll.
Right.
Actually, so just had a quick question. How do you install Java? Says I downloaded it, but it won't open. Okay, so you want to talk through how to install Java?
Java or JDK? Does it matter?
Well, it's the same thing. Java is the JDK. So.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so basically just look up the Java SE Development Kit 14 download, and this page should come up from Oracle. And then scroll down. There's a list of different downloads, and just find whichever one corresponds to whichever computer you have, and then download it. So I have a Mac, so I download the Mac OS installer, and then it should prompt you. Once it downloads, it should prompt you, and you just sort of follow through the prompt until it installs.
Okay, and so on the PC, I'm just going to show my screen real quick. Let me bring up my browser window here. Where did I put it? Okay. So, let me open up. Alright, so on a PC, we do the same thing. You'll go to java.oracle.com, you'll click on Java SE, and then when you scroll down, you will see a couple different options. And what you want is, at the very top, Java SE 14, you download the JDK, and when you click on that, you get the list. And what you want is the exe version. Once you download that, you should be able to double click on it, and then that will begin the installer. Does that answer your question, Giselle? Let's see what she says. Okay. All right, you can continue, Alex.
All right. So once you have Java, you need to download an IDE. I'll show it to you. So these are the JMonkey instructions for what you need to download. So they recommend using NetBeans for an IDE, but you can also just use any one. So I downloaded NetBeans. We go to and then you just click on download. I already have it downloaded, so I'm not going to.
Cool. Alright. And did you already install NetBeans, or I forget?
What was that?
Did you already install the NetBeans, or not yet?
Yes, I did install NetBeans.
Okay. All right, continue.
All right. So after NetBeans is installed, you need to download the SDK and the engine from JMonkey. So once you're at that link, you click on download SDK, and then you'll want to find the latest release. Click on that, and then download it for your platform, for your operating system.
Yep.
And then that's where I ran into issues.
Okay, so what issue did you have?
So I can download it, but then when I go to open it, it just does this.
Oh, okay.
Or if I go, if I do open, it'll just do that.
Oh, okay. All right, so before we continue, for those that are using PCs, you should download the EXE version, and that will work on a Windows system. Any questions, you can ask it in the chat. Okay, so to get around that problem, right, if you go back to that other screen, that download page, right, so you see a couple different ones. You see JMonkey platform linux.sh. There's a macOS.tgz, so that's a tar gzip file, so it's a compressed file. And then you have the Windows versions, and then you have JMonkey platform.zip. So which one did you download?
I believe I downloaded
That one, okay.
TGZ.
Okay, and then you double-click on it and Mac expanded it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so where's that folder? Go to that folder that it extracted, so you can see.
Well, this is just what it downloaded as this.
Oh, really? Okay,
So then when I can go to show package content, and then I get this. And here's an executable that when I run, it says JDK is required for installing it. But it says JDK 6.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I haven't tried this. So let me try that then on my screen, and let's see what happens. So let me go to JMonkey. And go to started and download the engine. And then come down to, let's just take a look at that's the latest one. Oh, actually. Oh, SDK, okay. Right. So you downloaded this one. So if I do that, okay, so Giselle says, still won't open Java. I only have a folder. Oh, okay. I'm asking her if she sees the executable file. Okay, so I've downloaded that, and if I, okay, still downloading, 13 seconds left. One second left. Okay, so it downloaded. So let me go to my downloads folder. Go to downloads. Everything. Okay. So here's that. And if I double click, it's extracting. Alright, so so when you Alex, when you double click on the tar file and it unpacked it, did you have this, the JMonkey engine installer? Did you have this app after you extracted that file? You see
this
that?
One? The JMonkey engine SDK installer?
Right, yeah. So you had that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then I'll double click on this and we'll see what happens. It's doing something. Cannot be opened because the code cannot be verified. Okay, so you get this because Mac is like, hey, this is not from the App Store. So, all right. So to get around that, we have to tell Mac that we really want to install it. So, all right. I forget. How do we run it? Cannot be opened because the developer cannot be verified. But how do I tell it to continue? Okay, so what does this say? Protect your Mac from malware. macOS has features. Okay, so to unlock it. Okay, I said to unlock it. System preferences, click security and privacy, then click general. Then click the lock icon to unlock it. Okay, so I have to go and unlock my Mac. Did you have to do that on yours, Alex?
I think I had already done that.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I'll go check again though.
So let me go do that on mine. Okay, privacy. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Unlock. So I'm gonna log in. Okay. So now it's unlocked. Now if I double click on it, come on, let me install. Privacy, click general, click the lock icon. Okay. So click general, and it's unlocked. General. Allow apps open anyway. Open. Okay, so I have to go to the privacy settings. Okay. Oh, now it opens up. Okay, that's good. So now I get this screen. Let's see. So I'm assuming you had this also, Alex?
I did not get to that.
Oh, you didn't?
And nothing comes up. It just doesn't open. It doesn't give me any prompts or anything.
Okay, so that probably means the security was blocking you from installing it then. So let me try it and see what happens. Accept. Next. Create icon on desktop. No. On the dock, yes. But you must have though, because you have this icon on your dock.
This?
Yeah. So you must have, gotten past it.
I have the installer, but it's not letting me open it so that it installs JMonkey.
Okay, so let me continue then. See what happens. Install. Alright, so it's unpacking, it looks like, for me. Alright, so it's doing something for me. Okay, so while it's doing that, I can look in my system and see the applications, and then is there a JMonkey here? Let's see. Oh yeah, so yep, it's installing it. Yeah, I know. Okay, I need to double click on it. All right, that's that. Okay, so it's installing on my system. So it looks like you at least got that far because you have it on your dock. Is that correct?
I did not get that far.
Oh, you didn't. Okay, so then maybe. So we'll see how far it gets on mine, and then we'll try to duplicate on your system.
Okay.
So if I click finish, what do I get? Alright, so it looks like it completed the installation. I'm going to relock this. I'm going to close that. And if I come over back to here. Alright, so here's JMonkey, and if I double click mine, what happens? Okay, so I see it bouncing on my dock. It's doing something. I think it's trying to start up. Oh, okay, so this is what I end up getting after a successful install. Okay, so it looks like your installation failed. Alright, so let's do this. Let's switch back to me minimize my windows. So hopefully now we get that security error. I hope.
Not, it's still not coming up.
Okay, so let's try this. Go to your Apple icon at the upper left, and then go to the privacy.
Oh wait, hold on. It just popped up.
Oh, it did? Okay. Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah. So then I hit open. I don't think anything happened.
I think the window is behind one of the other ones. Try to minimize some of those windows to see if you can find it. Yep, okay, so right there.
It just opened up another one of the executables that says that
Okay.
JDK 6 is required.
Alright, so just close those then. You don't need those. Alright. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to that privacy window. Okay, and then if we're in general. Okay, so it doesn't list. So like on my screen, right, it had that JMonkey below that App Store identifier developer thing.
And I don't have that.
Yeah, so you don't have, right. So you're on an older version of macOS, right? Is that correct?
What?
Which version of macOS are you on?
Catalina.
Oh, you're on. Okay, that's why. Because I am on. Oh, actually, no, I'm also on Catalina. I'm on 10.15.5, so we're in the same version, I think. Yeah, we are.
Yep, I'm the same version.
Okay. So why is it that when you double click on the app, interesting. Okay, let's give it a minute and see.
Nothing's showing up.
Doing something. Wait for a few seconds, see if it comes up. Oh. Okay, so let's try this. Let's delete that. put it to the trash, and let's re-download it. Maybe for some reason that file is corrupted, which can happen. Okay, and then okay. Okay, so it's bouncing. Okay, that's good. So it's doing something. Let's wait. And hopefully, it's thinking about it. Okay, so what does it say? JMonkey ESP installer is an app from the internet. All right, so click open. All right, and is the dock still bouncing with the monkey, or did something else?
Nope, it's gone.
Interesting. So yours didn't do the same thing as my Mac, and we're on the same version of Catalina.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So if that doesn't work, there's another way to do it.
All right.
Okay. So go ahead and start up NetBeans, and I'm gonna. So there's not a question. Okay. She sent me the screenshot. Okay. Okay. All right. So there's NetBeans. Okay. You can make that window bigger if you want. Yeah. You can ignore that. Okay. So the other way to do it is you can create a new project and then just add the JMonkey libraries, and then it will. So if you go to File, you can go to New Project. Yep, and then is there yep, Java with Gradle. Click Next, and then give it a name. Call it whatever you want.
Hit finish.
Okay, and let's see. All right, so location. Okay, that seems fine. Project folder, description, group, version. Yep, that seems fine. Click Finish. It'll take a minute for it to do its thing. All right. So you'll see in this folder there, right? This new project, it's got JMonkey test, it's got configuration, it's got build scripts. Double click on the build scripts folder.
Double click?
Yeah. Okay, so you see in there a build.gradle file. You see that? Open that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, if you go back to the browser window from that quick start,
Back here, or
to not the download page, the actual instructions page.
oh, okay. Right here.
Yeah, so you see that repository, just so copy that and paste it into that file that we just opened.
In place of this, or?
Yep, so where it says repository, starting from repositories, and then even below that too. So delete that.
This part too?
Yep, There you go. Okay, now save it.
I have this notification down here that says JMonkey test 2 has some issues.
Okay, so that's progress. All right, so what to do now is if you there should be a way to have it refresh and download the libraries. Let's see, it looks a little bigger so I can... All right. Right click on that build.gradle file. Control click, and then so go down to Run Gradle, go to Tasks. Okay, and let's see. Okay. Type in clean, and then click OK.
What?
So
Clean?
in that window there, clean. Yep. And then click OK. Okay. Starting project. Okay, so it looks like now you see the Java dependencies folder on the left there. Double click that folder and let's see what it lists there. Okay, so it looks like it didn't download the libraries yet. So open a browser and go to Google and type in like NetBeans and Gradle space Gradle and download libraries. And let's see what that returns. Okay, so Giselle was able to install Java, and she's moving on to NetBeans.
Which one?
Okay, so let's see. Build tools. Click on the Build Tools NetBeans IDE. Whoa, okay, whoa, what is all that? All right, let me Google for something real quick here. I know there's like there should be a quick way to have Gradle download the dependencies. There should be a way to... Okay, so you right-click on configurations in the NetBeans project. And then download sources. Okay, so now it should be trying to download those files. And if we expand configurations, hopefully it'll download those. When it's done, hopefully, run current task. path. Dependencies. Okay. Okay. Can you scroll to the right a little bit so I can see what those are? There you go. Okay. All right. So it didn't download it yet. Why is that? Let's see. It didn't download it. Hmm. Yeah. How about right-clicking on that project? The JMonkey test 2. Control click. Okay. I'm going to run Gradle again. Nope. Okay. Do that. Let me search real quick. Gradle download. Gradle. Test. Alright, there should be a task for this. Let me find it real quick. Let's see. Try build and then click OK. There you go. Did it download it or no? Let's see. Alright, let's try running a different command. So right click on the project again and go to run Gradle tasks. And then try download and dependency with a capital D. No space. Dependencies. Okay. And click OK.
Okay.
Yep. Let's see if that downloads it. Failure. What does it say? Oh. Okay. So that's not okay. What is the command then?
Well, if we did, instead of typing in build or clean, let's we just clicked it up here.
Okay. Try that. Oh, well, it says build successful. Okay. But did he get all the jars? Process resources. Alright, so let's do this then. Go back to the that JMonkey page and copy and paste that example into that main.java. And let's see what happens. Yep.
Copy this.
Yeah. And let's see if that works.
And here?
Yep. Yep. Open that up. And then
below all of that, or replace it?
So double click on the main.java first. Open up that file. There it goes. Okay. So now, just from like public class all the way down.
Replace it, or?
Yeah, replace it. Paste. There we go. All right. Oh, actually, so let's fix the, go up to the top and delete that package my.game. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. And now let's build it and see if we get any errors. And hopefully that little red X will go away. Great. All right. So that error went away. That's good. No more red X's. Hooray.
All right.
So now you can right click on main and run it and see what happens. Oh, hey, it did something.
It did. Should I hit continue?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So now it's installed. All right. Success.
That works.
Okay, so you can do that. I'm going to walk through it on Eclipse just to show other people what it looks like on Eclipse. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to bring up my Eclipse window. So I'm going to show this. Okay, so in Eclipse, if you use Eclipse IDE instead of NetBeans, we do a similar thing. We go File, New, Other, and I go Gradle, Project. I go Next, and Next, and I do Test Monkey. And I click Finish. It does its thing. It thinks about it. Takes a couple minutes. Alright, so now I have this, Test Monkey. And similar to NetBeans, it has a build.gradle. And so I'm going to do the same thing that you did. I'm going to go and copy and paste that. Let me see. JMonkey. I'm going to copy and paste that same thing over here. And in the case of Eclipse, I can do this. I can do Gradle, refresh project, and that will actually go and download from here. It's going to go do that. And if I look here, here is the libraries, JMonkey. We have desktop, we have core, and we have that. So those three files there, 1, 2, 3, are here. And Eclipse, it shows it differently. It has it under this project external dependencies. Now if I come here, I'm going to go to Test Monkey. I'm going to add a main here. New class. Main. And now I'm going to go and copy and paste all of this stuff to here. And if I do that, uppercase, rename. There you go. Now it's correct. Save that. And I can go, let me first build this. So, project, clean, and build. Okay. And now I should be able to run this just like you did. Oh, I got an error. Yeah, let's proceed. See what happens. Okay, and it runs for me too. Excellent. So I got the same thing. And you can change the resolution, you can change the color, hit continue. Okay. Okay, so that worked for me. Excellent. Okay, and Giselle says she got NetBeans installed. Let me ask Jose how you can. Alright, okay, so now that's how it works in Eclipse. Do you have any questions about JMonkey while we're right here? And do you understand what that sample code is doing? Do you want to go through it and try to get an understanding of what the code does? Okay, so Giselle asks where the code from. Okay, let me paste the URL. There we go. All right. Okay, so I pasted the URL for Giselle. Any questions, Alex, about the code, the sample?
No, it makes sense to me. Now that I got it figured out how to actually get it.
Okay. Let's see. Material. Okay. All right. So what if you were to change the color of that box after you click start? How would you change that?
After you click start?
Right, yeah.
I'm not sure about after, but wait, what do you mean?
So run it again. Right, continue, right? And then, so you get that green box, right?
Mm-hmm.
That moves when you move your mouse. So how would you change that green to a different color?
Go back into the code and change it.
Okay, try that. Cool, all right. And what if you wanted to change the shape of that box to something else?
You have to change both these lines?
Good question. What do you think? Take a guess.
I'm guessing yes.
Well, give it a try and see what happens. So I haven't actually used JMonkey in a long time, so I don't remember their API at all.
What?
So I haven't used JMonkey in a long time, so I don't remember anything about their actual API.
Does triangle work?
No. That's a good guess. Let's see what happens.
Should I change it?
Let me see. Let me look up the JMonkey API. Okay. Window add import. Okay. Nope, so still got a compile error. So probably the arguments into the triangle is different. Let me look here. So it should be under the scenes. Okay, scene. And we want geometry. Okay, scene geometry. All right, and Jose says it's working for him. Whoa. Scene, there's geometry. Scene, there's scene shape. Okay, so under scene shape. Oh, okay. So let me show you the API here real quick, and maybe that'll help. If I search for JMonkey API, we can go to here, and go to there, and if I go down to scene.geometry, which is that shape. Here's the options: box, curve, cylinder, dome, line, sphere. So those are your options. It looks like triangle isn't one of the shapes. You can maybe try one of these other ones. All right, no errors. Hey, excellent. That's always good.
Yeah.
All right, let's try running it. See what happens. It should be under that source packages, right? That file. Yeah. Here it is. Yeah. Oh, they crashed. All right, let's see what the error is. Output. Okay, so it didn't like that. What you can do is you can put a breakpoint and then run it in debug to see what happened. So to put a breakpoint, you can double click next to like line 39 and it'll put a little breakpoints. Yep. Add. And then you can then there should be like a debug. You can run, so right click on that main.java file and you want a debug file. Debug file.
Like I just.
Yep. Try that. Okay. And now when you click continue, it should switch back to, so go back to your NetBeans and it should have stopped at that line. Yep, see that? And if you can then step over, so those icons at the top, you see like a stop, a pause, play, and then a couple arrows. Put your mouse over each one and you can see what it is. So that's continue. And then there's like a step over, there's step in the arrows to the right of those. Yeah, see that? Step over, spread, step into. So try stepping into or step over and see what happens. Okay, well, something. It's still running. Click it again. Oh, okay. Looks like now it's got an error. So now it turned from green to red.
Mm-hmm.
So that means how you're calling sphere is incorrect. And what you can do is you can go back to sphere and you can look at what it takes. So for example, it says sphere samples. What is it? Okay. If I click on this one. Oh, interesting. Okay, 1, 1, 1. Radial samples. Okay, it says constructs a sphere. All dimension data buffers are updated automatically. Both Z samples and radial samples increase the quality of the generated sphere. Oh, okay. So the value for the last one is a float. So most likely, you need to change how you're creating the sphere, and that should fix it. So the last number should be like 1.0 or something, right? Because it's a float number, not an int.
So change the last number to 1.0?
Yeah, to a float, right? Because that's probably why it's not. You hit stop on the, and then try running again at the top.
Click stop?
Yep. Yeah. Stop. Okay. And now try debugging that file again. Oh no, actually you had a compile error. Notice the red arrow next to the main. So let's fix that. What? Why didn't it like 1.0? Try putting an F after the 0. And let's see if that... Oh, yeah, that works too. Yep. That'll work.
Do that?
Try that, save it, and build it, and see if that fixes the error.
Build it?
Yeah. Just to make sure it actually builds. Okay.
Does build successful?
Alright, so let's try running it. Alright. Oh, okay. Uncaught exception. Illegal argument cannot be smaller than 3. Ah, okay. Okay, so now take a guess. Which number does it want to be 3? Is it the first, second, or the third?
No idea.
Well, just try one. So the first one is samples, second one is radial samples, and the last one is radius. So, oh, Z samples, okay. So let's change Z samples.
Is that the middle one?
That's the first one, I think. Second one is radial samples. Oh, okay, they're still running. You can stop those. Click the stop button on them, and yeah. Right. There you go. Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, well, so it didn't crash though.
There's no sphere though.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so we're almost done with the hour.
I'm gonna. There's like multiple
Things running. Yeah.
open.
All right. Good job. So you can think about what your next challenge can be, and then move forward and do more interesting things.
All right.
All right.
Good.
Good job. All right. So I'm going to upload the video in a little bit, and then
All right.
next week someone else is up. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.